But I've seen people who, since the families are disturbing, they just go behind and get married to the court. It is dangerous, especially for the ladies. It is very dangerous because tomorrow that man will insult you that you are cheap. He will insult you that you are a cheap lady. If you are in Africa, you know that in Africa you get married to the family of the girl or to the guy when you guys are both married. That doesn't mean that your parents are going to force you who to get married to. It means that you are going to convince your parents that the person you're about to get married to is supposed to be the person they also are to get married to, so that you guys are going to live happily ever here in this Africa continent. Yes, that's how we roll in Africa. Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing great. So in today's video, we're going to talk on how to convince your parents, how to convince your family members to accept the lady or the guy you're about to get married to. So without further ado, let's just jump into the video. Before giving you the tips that you're going to use, I'm just going to say that in Africa here, when you get married to a lady or get married to a guy, you get married to the person's family. That is how it is done here in Africa. So you cannot say no, you want to get married to a lady and your parents are not d'accord. You just go ahead and get married like that, without even putting effort for them to convince them. And you think your marriage will work. It will work, but I think out of 10, it's just 1%, like one that can be able to work. It will be in fact, there will be a lot of challenges, a lot of things that will happen at the background. Also, you cannot say no. Your family are not in accord for you to get married to a guy, and you just go ahead and get married. Maybe you force it, you force things, and your family is not in accord. My sister, it will not be easy. Oh, ha! You know these African parents like this. They have lived their own life, but they don't want us to live our own life. Reasons why you need to drag them and make them to understand that in this our generation like this is my life first before yours. So that is it. Because you see a lot of parents, like nowadays, parents are giving out their daughters, or like parents want their sons to get married to ladies out of interest nowadays. So the first thing to do now for you to convince your parents to accept your man or accept your lady that you want to get married to is that you have to first of all pray very, very hard. Like pray for God to touch them. Because guys, whatever thing we are going to do, if the Holy Spirit have not manifested, like convince your parents, touch them, visit them, to make them to understand that you see this relationship like this, these two are both compatible and it is my will. They will not, or they will be dragging the rope. At the end of the day, you guys might not end up together. I'm talking out of experience because I, for one, I made 3 years in courtship, not because my husband was not ready. He came prepared, he was ready to get married to me. So, but due to the fact that my family in the beginning was not in accord with it, we were dragging the rope, it was not easy, oh guys. I took all type of fasting, water fast, dry fast, Esther fast, Daniel fast, and all type of fasting that one can, only for God to convince my parents or touch them to understand that no, this is a man that I want to get married to, that will make me happy. And due to the situation of our families today, a lot of things are happening. Like now in Cameroon, the economy is so bad that when a lady brings maybe a guy into the family, everybody is asking, what is he doing? How much is he having in his bank account? Like they're putting interest. They don't care if you'll be happy or not, or is that the man should have money. But will you do it at the detriment of the happiness of your daughter? No. Bible says one will chase 1,000 and two will chase 10,000. So if you guys are compatible and your parents are not wanting you guys to get married, what do? Put your knees on the floor. Especially the ladies, we know how to do this thing. In fact, I was doing it. Put your knees and ask God to intervene on them. The second thing that you are going to do is that you are going to talk to your parents, especially those who can talk to their parents. Me, I cannot talk to my parents. I can talk to my mother, but my father, I cannot really talk. But on phone, I can talk. On phone, I can talk. I know that they will not be able to slap me through the phone. But if you know that you have those kind of parents that you can be able to discuss with them and they can give you listening ear, use it as an opportunity to talk to them. Use it as an opportunity as a lady to talk to them, or use it as an opportunity as a guy to talk to your parents. Make them to see reasons with you why you need to get married to this person. Give them some reasons, like try as much as possible to convince them with your words. Tell them that as you see this person like this, it's true that he does not have much, but he's God-fearing. And we have had maybe you have had, like my case, I once had a relationship or someone who had much, like he had it, you have seen it, but he could not even give you. Imagine you getting married to that kind of person and your parents are happy that, oh, you have gotten married to a rich man, but you are there suffering in the house. Even to cook, you cannot cook food and eat well, because the person was not giving me anything, a dime, nothing in that relationship. But he had a good job and I was seeing it. Money was there, but he would just be telling you love, 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 love. Is that the kind of person your parents want to get you to get married to? No. You are the one that is going to bear the consequences. Maybe your parents will be expecting that, no, your husband is rich, you should be sending monthly allowance or sending something. By the end of the day, they don't even know that even you that you are inside the house. I have a friend, a sister in Christ, who told me how she is sending money to her mother. Like once in a while, she sends money to her mother and she lies that it's the husband that sends it. Like a mother thinks that it's the husband that sends the money because the husband is well to do, he has money. So the parents are expecting that, no, that from time to time the husband should send money to them. So, and she is not doing, she's just doing her minor jobs like around. So she told me that when she save, maybe she do her what they call jangi, she does her savings. At the end of the year, she makes sure she send some huge amount to the parents to convince them that is the husband that gave her, which is very, very dangerous. If you look at that girl, I'm not lying, you will cry. Is my sister, and you will cry. If they tell that she's living in a house that the husband is having money, you will cry. You cannot even believe. You cannot even believe. Is that the kind of relationship our parents want that we should enter in? No, it's not good. So I just have to give her as advice. Talk to your husband, pray for your husband, because it's the enemy that is doing. You cannot tell me that you're having money, you cannot take care of your wife and your kids. Who are you working the money for? It is very, very dangerous. So talk to your parents, make them to see reasons with you. If your parents are those ones that are they have listening ear, make sure you talk to them. Make sure you talk to them, guys. Make sure you talk to them. Also, what I'm going to give as the last point, the last but not the least, is that make sure your guy become friends with your parents, or make sure the lady become friends with your parents. Like force it. That's the third point. Force it. In Africa, you see what they show in Nigerian movies. Those things are our real lives that we live. If maybe your parents don't like a girl that you want to get married to, let her be coming to visit all the time in the house. Yes, if I'm the lady, I will go and visit. You understand? I will go and visit. I will even wash, clean, do my best. Especially if I'm convinced I know this guy is a good guy and the person wants to get married to, I will try. You are not doing it because you lack something, or you want to be too desperate. You are just trying to like convince the parents that, no, this is the person that you want to be with, or convince the guy's parents, your in-laws, that you are not who they think you are. Like pretend. We used to pretend small. Pretend. You as a lady, pretend, be nice to your future in-laws. Visit them once in a while, greet them, do everything. And also the guy, if the father of the lady or the parents of the lady don't want to see you, go and visit. Like that's the third way to convince them. Make sure you always visit them all the time and talk with them. Even they don't want to see you, once you are sitting in front of somebody, the person will never tell you that as you see like this, I don't want to. They might be murmuring behind, but when you are in front of them, it will kill their morale, it will kill their spirit. Like try as much as possible to put your own best. Be familiar with them, make friends with them. Once in a while, always go to their house and check on them. And as a man, if you have something to even chip in, like we used to say in Africa, oh, that's how our parents are. They want somebody that will always give them something. So if you can chip in, it's not like you're bribing them, but once in a while, you must not give money. You can maybe be coming back and you see a bunch of plantain, you buy and take it to them and give them. Like just to make that friendship, make them convince that, no, like this is true that I don't have much, but I'm going to take good care of my daughter and take good care of you people. So that is how it is. If you don't do like that, my brother, you will drag a hope, drag. You can even go behind and get married. And it is very dangerous if the parents of the lady don't want the guy. It's even better if the parents of the guy don't want the lady. At least the guy can look for other people and go and get married to the lady. But it will be very dangerous for her, because when she will get married, enter the home, and her in-laws don't like her, that's where the problem will start. But if the lady's parents, hey God, are not in accord, like they don't even want it, That is where the work is even, I think that is more difficult, because you have to convince them to accept you to take the bride price. Because me, I cannot enter into your house when you have not paid bride price. My father cannot send me to school, suffer all the suffering. Then you just want that to enter your house. No, he has to eat my bride price. That's what I was telling my husband. He was like, your parents, what if he does not? I say, we will pray and God will touch him and change things. Even if it takes how many years, if you have been destined to be together, God will make a way. And that is what happened at the end. We will pray. We will pray. And if God is in that relationship, by brother and sister, it will happen. That I'm talking out of experience. 3 years in courtship, not because I wanted it, but because of those dragging. But God made a way that God touched my father's heart, touched my parents, my family, and at the end of the day, it was really nice. The traditional wedding went on well. My husband gave everything that they asked on the list, and I'm grateful to God that it ended up very well. Because if you want to be forcing, you want the time that you're supposed to be praying and asking God to intervene, you are there murmuring, you are grumbling, you are getting angry, it will instead cause things to be worse. Calm down. Don't stress yourself. Don't be angry. Just understand that it's the devil that is trying to use maybe your in-laws to be able to get to spoil things. Just understand it like that, because the devil does not like when people want to get married. The devil does not like when two people want to do the right thing. That's why you see a man and a woman living together when they are not getting married, but the devil will just be happy. Like, you will not see them having problem with in-laws because they are living together. But the day they want to do things right, that's where the devil will enter and start saying that, no, we don't want this girl. But she has given birth to maybe kids. The in-laws will say they don't want her. Because the devil don't want when people are doing things right, things that pleases God. So don't fall a victim, guys. I've seen people who leave the traditional faith because their parents are disturbing. They go directly and get married in the court, and go, even some churches even bless it. How come? In my church, before you come that they should bless their marriage, the family of the girl and the man is supposed to be there to testify that you guys have paid the bride price, that the guy has paid the bride. It does not work like that. There is a procedure for everything. After that, you go to the court, you have your marriage certificate. In my church, they are very sure that the state is aware of this marriage before they are even blessing you. But I've seen people who, since the families are disturbing, they just go behind and get married to the court. It is dangerous, especially for the ladies. It is very dangerous, because tomorrow that man will insult you that you are cheap. He will insult you that you are a cheap lady. Forget about that love that is preaching to you. We know men. He will insult you that you are a cheap girl. So that is every parents have like as pride for their daughter to get married. The problem now is that is the kind of person that their daughter wants to get married, that is always a problem to them. That's why you need to convince them, do your part, and leave the rest to God. And if you try all this, like you pray fervently and it is not working, you speak, oh, it is not working, you try to do some shares like visit, all the 3 points that I've listed is not going, my brother, my sister, I don't want to say it is not your husband, it is not your wife, but you yourself will be able to judge if at all this man is for you or this lady is for you. At least the parents can pretend at that particular stage of you getting married. If not all the parents, maybe one, maybe the mother or the guy can pretend. But if none of them are pretending, like to even accept your wife or accept even your man, then it is dangerous. You need to really seek God's face very well. So I'm just going to end this video here, guys. Hope you have learned something. Please, if you like this video, make sure you share, make sure you like, make sure you put your comments below if you have any question, anything. If you have once experienced such, put it in the comment section and tell us how did you go about it. And also, guys, if you are not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Subscribe and support your girl. She's on her way to 1,000 subscribers to fully monetize on this channel. Please support a sister, support a friend, and God is going to bless you. Without further ado, see you in my next video. Love you, bye bye, and take care. Mwah, 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 mwah.